wanted to use
really sure.
Good evening, I'm Jeff Scott here with the Christian Post, here with Congressman Steve Southerland, who just gave the keynote address here at the American Enterprise Institute, talking about poverty and, government's role within poverty and the pursuit of happiness and liberty. Now, Congressman, what does it mean for you to be able to come here and give the address and just galvanize people to your cause?
Well, this group made up of leaders in church organizations all around the country to be able to come to a group, AEI, and a group that I respect so much. What a wonderful night. So it's a great honor, and I've really enjoyed meeting the people that will take what they learned this week back and hopefully apply to how do we help vulnerable people in our communities, and what's the best way for churches to do that, parachurch organizations, and what does the role of government play in that endeavor. So great night, and I'm humbled to have the opportunity.
Well, I want to follow up with that, and what do you think, as shortly as possible, is government's role in creating problems and programs to help people who are poverty-stricken, but not, holding them down or making sure that they can still, advance, which is the American dream?
Well, we talked about tonight, we talked about people that were vulnerable as a permanent state, and then we talked about people that were also vulnerable in a state of transition. And I think you have to look at both of those somewhat differently. Obviously, you have people that are in transition that perhaps have had a job loss, perhaps a temporary injury, and so therefore they may need a career change. So you're getting into work training, you're getting into educational opportunities that may be the difference between them sliding into a permanent state of vulnerability or being equipped with the tools necessary to improve their situation in life. As far as and we talked about tonight, we talked about the food stamp program just a little bit, and how we need people that can work, that it's not wrong of us to have the expectation that they should work, or at least be productive through volunteerism, through training, or at least looking for work. So I think government clearly has a role. You've got some other friends of mine that would believe that through the tax structure that there is a public policy role for government to incentivize work. And also we talk about the programs such as Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. What role do those disability, what roles do those play, especially for those in a permanent state of vulnerability? Government clearly has a role, but tonight we talked about a holistic approach to how we can help someone mind, body, soul. Okay, and no one is better suited to do that than the church, and they're the ones that have the trust in a community, that have the relationships in the community. They just need to get sometimes out of a comfort zone to get out there and meet people where they are. And so I think over the next couple days, I think that's what this conference is going to be about, and I think that is a missing component oftentimes in our neighborhoods, and that's really where my heart is, and you could tell by my comments tonight.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here, sir. It was a great keynote address. I've been Jeff Scott with CP Insider.